Okay, Dr. Henley, we're going to take a look at your chipping motion. The picture on your left is your old swing, and the one on the right is the new swing. So first, let's take a look at your old motion here. And remember what I said, my style of teaching chip shots and pitch shots is a little bit different than maybe what you'll read in PGA textbooks or from other PGA professionals. I don't believe that the stance needs to be that open when hitting a chip shot. I like for my students to feel like they're actually hitting a putt when they're trying to hit a chip shot. So what happens when I see a student that gets too open is that the tendency is they'll get the club where it wraps around their body too much. From here, you're going to attack the ball too much from the inside. The club is either going to bottom out behind the golf ball, or you're going to simply hit a push off to the right. So it's going to be very difficult to get the ball starting on the proper line when your body is lined up way to the left. And as in this stroke here, you hit a little bit behind it and you're pushing the ball off to the right all at the same time. The other thing that you can pay attention to is look how high the club head is through the finish. So now we're going to take a look at your new chipping motion. Notice how the feet, knees, and hips and shoulders are more square to your target line. I can tell you just from this setup here that this person is going to have a chance to swing the club a little bit more on a straighter path and then come through along their target line better, which is going to allow them to hit the ball down their initial target line. So watch what happens here with this stroke. Notice how the club works a little bit more to what I call a straighter back. It's always going to work a little bit to the inside, but your path line is obviously much straighter than you've been. Watch as you come through. Good contact. Notice the club face is dead center of your target line. The ball is taken off down the target line. And now look at the finish. Look how much lower it is. Simply because you changed your setup. So that's excellent technique right there. The only thing else I would tell you, and you do a good job right here in your setup, is that always remember when you're hitting a chip shot, you want to have your hands fairly high in the setup, typically either underneath the shoulders here or maybe even slightly underneath the chin is fine. So when you set up closer to it and feel a little bit taller, it's much easier to get the club to work on a straighter line going back and through, and that will allow you to hit the ball on your intended target line. So if you have any questions, feel free to call me anytime, and I hope you like this video work, and I hope you like your website. So again, if you have any questions, please call me. But again, this is much better. We're going to take a look at the two takeaways again. Here's your new chipping motion here. We're going to take a look at your old backswing because your stance was so open. Look how far around your body it is. On this picture here, you're going to have to work very hard to get this ball to start down the target line. This one, you can see the motion is obviously shorter. It's more compact. And look how the ball starts down the line. So good job, and hopefully I'll see you in another week or so. Take care.